Hey guys, Sledge here bringing you a guide on how to beat the second chapter of Visage. This is the Dolores chapter, and this guide will be really fast and it's going to cover a lot of the game in a short period of time. It's going to have a lot of spoilers, so if you're using it to get past the part you're stuck on, I will put the times to the key sections in the description below. Enjoy! So when you first get into the game, you're going to want to actually start the Dolores chapter by grabbing the keys over by the front door of the house. So once you have the key with a small mirror on it, you're going to want to bring it back to the first mirror room, which is right here on the left. Once in here, you're going to want to pull this sheet off of the first mirror. And this kind of starts the beginning of the chapter. This mirror will disappear after a couple seconds, and it will unlock the door over by where you got the key originally. That's it disappearing, and now this door out here is open. So you go in here and you pull this sheet off, which made it look like it was going to be a mirror, but it wasn't. And then your camera will pan up to upstairs, uncovering what looks like another mirror. So once you get up here to pull the sheet off, that will uncover another mirror that says this mirror seems to show a room in the house, and that room is up in the attic, which you cannot get up into yet until you get the tool. And you get the tool from coming in here and waiting for the footsteps to travel over to this spot, and then you can interact with it and it'll say something is moving and making noise in the attic, and this triggers the man to be at the bottom of the stairs. This guy is going to lead you back to the progress room where you will find the tool to open up the attic. Okay, and so this is the tool that you'll take back up to the attic to pull down the hatch. So up in the attic, you're going to find what that mirror was showing you, the little area where the chair is rocking, and you're also going to find a box to the left that has Sun and T written on it. Now a spot in the attic will open up that lets you drop back down into the original bedroom. So what you have to do in here is find the slipper on the ground and bring it over to the slipper on the bed. Once you do that, you'll hear the mirror crack and the front door will be opened. Now you have to do probably one of the scariest things in the game, which is literally face your fear and just walk towards this horrible creature. After that, you'll spawn back in the house upstairs, and there will be a blood trail going down the steps that you can follow. And now you are in the mirror room. The goal of the mirror room is to rotate around the mirrors looking at all the events that happen until you come to one where it will be her just standing there, and you have to look back to see if she's there and then look back at the mirror and she will be gone. And then as you rotate, one of the mirrors will fall down and give you a hole to go down. So this is the mirror where she's just standing there. You'll look back and then look back at the mirror and she'll be gone. And when you come back up to the mirrors, you'll get the event that drops the mirror down.
Bring me my child.
So now that you're back in the house, you'll hear a car alarm going off, which is your car in the garage. And the only way to get to it is by grabbing the keys from either the dryer here out of the pants, or if you already did chapter 1, the garage will be unlocked for you. And if the keys are not in the laundry room, it's because you have to come back down to the garage door and pull the note off the door that says that the keys are in your jeans in the laundry room. Okay, so once you're in the garage, what you're going to have to do is get in the car and pull the sledgehammer out of the windshield. And that's going to trigger the mirror behind the door into the garage to crack and open, which gives you access to the basement. This is the only way into the basement because all the other doors are chained up. And you can turn the car alarm off by clicking the little red light on the dash. So after the scene, you're going to grab the sledgehammer and then go to the newly opened mirror behind the door into the garage. This is going to take you back into the basement close to the first mirror that you need to break open. This mirror is kind of in a tricky spot, but if you find the blue tarp, just go towards it and look to the right. This is the tea mirror. This is where you're going to find Dolores sitting at a table and she's going to ask you to bring you her tea. This is also where you're going to find the sun and tea key. If you remember, this is the box that's up in the attic by the original rocking chair. So if you remember, there's only one way down into the basement. There's also only one way back up to the main house. It's in the bathroom here where the toilet used to be. You're going to drop down this hole and that's going to take you back up to the main house. So you're going to use the sun and tea key that you just got on this box to grab the tea, and you're going to take that back down to that mirror. So after you put the tea in the cup here, you're going to run through a scene where Dolores comes and smacks you in the back of the head with a crowbar because it ended up being rat poison and not tea. And she'll stick you in the oven, and once you get out of the oven, you'll be able to grab the crowbar off the table and take that to the next mirror. There's also another toy here for the baby crib sitting in the cup. In my case, I hadn't broken out the mirror yet, so I just left the crowbar here to let it spawn in the storage room while I went and broke out the mirror. So in this room, you're just going to pry open the window and grab the compass. The compass is used out on the playground to direct you to the area that you couldn't get to before. The compass is going to lead you to all those flower petals and also the spaceship toy. The compass is then going to lead you to a tomb that'll take you back into the house to get started on the next mirror. So you'll be back in the basement, but you're pretty much done in the basement for now. Go ahead and take the little portal in the bathroom back up to the main house. Now that you're back in the main house, go to the right and go back up to the progress room, and there's going to be a mirror in here that has a baby holding a small sphere that you're going to need to grab. It's going to tell you that there's a note inside and that there may be something in the garage that can help you break it. In my case, I didn't have the garage key yet, so I can't go the shortcut way. So I just go around to the original entrance and use the vice grip to crack open the sphere. Once open, you'll see that the note has 3 candles, 3 clocks, 3 windows, and 3 paintings on it, which will be used in the next mirror. So this is the mirror located in the living room, close to the kitchen. So this is the room that the note's going to be used for. It's going to show that the outside plates need to be pointing inwards when the middle one just stays as is. It's going to show that the middle window needs to be closed while the outside 2 need to be opened. And this wall here has 3 candles on it, and you're just going to take the candle on the left and place it in the middle. And the last and final wall is the 3 clocks, which need to be set to 6 o'clock, 3:30, and 12:30. And once completed, you'll be stuck in this room until you loop around it a few times. You're going to hear a baby cry, and eventually on this wall right here, it will open up on about your 3rd time around. Once you're in here, you're going to grab the baby monitor. Now that you have the baby monitor, you'll be able to get out of the room, and you want to take this back up to the baby crib. This is the room where you find the basement key. Although you don't really need it since all the basement doors are locked up, I figured I'd just show you where it is anyways. Once you make it to the bedroom with the baby monitor, it'll change from a baby crying to the numbers that'll correlate to the next mirror room located in the bathroom. Once you're in here, you'll notice that the clocks now have hands on them. What you're going to want to do is just go into the clock that corresponds to the numbers in order. So the first one's 5, the second one is 12 o'clock for 0, then 3 o'clock, then 7 o'clock, then finally 3 o'clock. Once you've navigated around a bit, you'll make your way to this phonograph where you'll be able to get the handle. If you pay attention closely here, you'll see the baby crib drop down to the original spot where the baby was. Now once you're back here, you're going to see a path on the ground that's going to take you back into the main house and lead you to where the baby just dropped. Which if you paid attention, you would know it's the progress room. Once you return the baby, the statue of Jesus is going to fall off, uncovering the moon toy on the cross. While you're still in the top half of the house, you can go ahead and head back upstairs and uncover the 2 peepholes in the bedroom that'll show you the order that the paintings need to be in down in the art gallery room. Once you've uncovered the peepholes, you can head down the hallway to the balcony area that overlooks the den. And here there's another mirror that leads you to the hanging bodies puzzle. The note has 3 underlined areas on it: moon, vision, and shadow. If you look on the hanging bodies, you'll find that they have pictures on them that correlate to that. So once you know which ones are which, you go upstairs and you'll turn on the 3 that you need. Once you drop down the hole in the middle, it's going to lead you back into the basement. From here, you can go to the mirror that's going to take you to the wooden crosses room. This is where you get the knife from. Once you've got the knife, you can head back upstairs through the hole in the bathroom and make your way to the office area mirror on the 2nd floor of the house. This is the mirror where George has been stabbed in the chair multiple times. You'll find an infusion bag laying on him, and you'll also be able to replace the missing knife. He'll drop a small key which will let you into a secret room where you're going to find the missing cloud toy. Now you can make your way downstairs to the art gallery mirror. This is where you'll match the art in the same order that you saw through the peephole. This will uncover a secret room where you'll be able to replace the infusion bag as well as get the final missing sun toy. Now you can head back upstairs to the baby crib room where you can replace all the missing toys to uncover the hidden music box key. The music box is located in this room on the floor, and it contains the vinyl record that needs to be played downstairs in the basement on the record player. Place the record down and install the crank and play it. This will unlock the door behind the last mirror in the Dolores chapter. This is a really cool room with a simple idea. Basically, as long as you're on the right path, the music will stay positive. If you head in the wrong direction, the music will change and you'll know right away. Once you watch the events through the 2 peepholes, you can exit to the door on your left and you'll be in the bedroom where you'll find a mirror on the ground where Dolores hung herself. This is the progress item that ends the chapter. I also decided I would show where the electrical room key was, although it's not necessarily needed to complete the chapter. It's right across from the bedroom and the desk over here, close to where the mirror was that led to where George was stabbed. I hope this could help you, and if it did, give it a like, and thanks for watching.